Hey, we're back. Christine has sewn the button onto the flap. That's going to be the closure. Now she's looking at decorating the inside of the journal cover. She's chosen a fabric printed image printed on fabric, whatever you call it, that she wants to use. That one. And she's digging through the fun stuff to find an edging she might like to put around it.
Alright. I think I found one that matches the style of the picture. And it kind of blends a little bit, but I like it. I'm gonna call it.
That's a good one. That's a pretty one. I like that. Are you going to put it on the journal itself or on the book itself? Either way.
I think I'm going to put it on the book side of it. And so I'm just gluing a frame around her.
You can. However you want to do it. If you want to put her down first and tack those corners down.
With this?
Or the edges all the way around. Yeah. And shoot a little bit of that out on the pink silicone mat first, because we didn't turn that on but just a few minutes ago. I don't know if it's ready. Yeah, it's ready. Okay. Excuse me. I can hear the football game down here that they're watching upstairs. Be sure you smush that down onto the paper as hard as you can so that it will not leave a rivulet of dry glue. Just kind of smooth it out. Yeah. That way you don't feel the dried glue underneath the picture.
I didn't do it fast enough. It dried a little bit before I could put it down. But I think it'll stay.
You might just do the edges. Just around the edge. And then once you put the edging on, it'll hold it down. Are you going to miter the corners, or do you want to just layer it, like do the sides first and then do the top, or vice versa?
I don't know what miter means.
It's like a frame is mitered in the corners, and the corners come together and make a triangle that meets perfectly.
Yes, I wanted it to look more put together than like I cut it and just...
So we'll try to miter the corners then.
Okay. I'm going to learn something new.
Sometimes it's hard to get them just right. Let's start first of all by cutting one of the corners.
Just snip
one
off
of the edges at a 45-degree angle. Cut that into piece. And your miter is going to always start in the inside and come to the outside this direction. So inside to outside. So cut that one corner right there at a 45-degree angle. And then the inside of that cut will be... Now, do you want it to the exterior of the photo, or do you want it to go on top of the white part?
On top.
Yeah, make sure the corner of the inside of the miter is at the corner of the picture where you want it.
Okay.
And then if you come and hold your scissors at a 45-degree angle to that corner, you can probably cut that just right.
Probably didn't angle it enough on that one.
Let's see. Do you have just a little extra you can work with and just snip a little bit more off? Or do we need to start over?
No, I think I cut it too short.
Okay, let's try it again. Now, there you go. Now, if you need to repair that in, you can. I'm trying to think. A way to cut a 45-degree angle and get it right every time. I think in Girl Scouts they showed us to turn it. I think that's how we did it. And then we were able to cut it across there like that. And that was always a 45-degree angle. Or maybe it was when I was folding chewing gum wrappers or something. But we always came up with the right angle if we folded it across itself like that. And that made the right cut along the curve, the bend. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't think about that sooner. Maybe this is why I don't do this. It's kind of complicated. I think if I did it more often, it would become natural, but
Taking a long time, I know.
it's alright. How does that look? Cool. Yeah, that's where I would put buttons in the corners. Cover the mistakes I've made. Now you can lay that one on top of that piece that you're fixing to cut, and you'll have the exact match.
Good thinking. They're not gonna be.
Flush,
Yeah.
maybe. We can always come up with a little something to put over the edges. Like I said, that's what buttons are for.
Buttons are for.
No.
It's not terrible. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. Now, is it okay with you if I pull you a little bit more into frame?
Mm-hmm.
Just right there will work. We want to see what you're doing.
I'm not doing this too well because I feel like I'm rushing for the glue not to dry.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. And then if you go and drop it on the floor like I do, you're like, no! How about instead of putting it on the lace, you put it on the picture?
That's a good idea.
What if you put it across that way?
My hand is all shaky today.
This is a low temp glue gun, and you can get the high temp, which I prefer the low temp just because I'm always burning myself with it. But the high temp makes the glue a whole lot thinner, I think. And to me, it's a lot harder to work with, and that's just me. But it won't dry as fast because it's hotter. It takes longer to do. And that's pretty.
Alright.
Are you done?
I think that was all I was going to do on the inside.
You want to do anything on the front of that?
The stamp, unless you have stamps.
I do have stamps, but I don't know that I have a lot of inks or anything. You haven't picked any out yet either, so they're all over the room. I've got them piled in different spots. So you're thinking of putting stamps on the inside of the front cover there?
Just one pretty one. I wanna stamp something on the inside.
Yeah, that'll be cool. You did a good job.
So this is the finished product.
Good job. Let's hold it up and show it. And bring it down a little bit this way. There you go.
This
That's
is the back.
Back. And the front. It opens up to a book that she made out of computer paper, printer paper, and sewed into it with a pretty picture on the back of the insert. Good job, Christine. Cool. And she likes lace. Okay, we're going to let y'all go. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.